Hey guys, I want to give you just a quick update on the status of the Clockwork Basilisk Kickstarter that we launched this morning. I am really happy to see that we have blown through our initial fundraising goal. In fact, we have doubled it, and it's basically just lunchtime on the first day. So we're at $150,000 right now, which is really gratifying to see. I know this book. I've been reading through our draft manuscript of this book, and I know the quality of the research. This was many years in the making with a whole team of scholars. It's a really cool book about a really cool, but also really pretty unknown bit of firearms history. And so there was a little part of me that was concerned that, well, you know, nobody's heard of this. It doesn't have the quirky markings and such that the Chinese pistols do, and maybe people aren't going to be so interested in this book. And it's very gratifying to see that, no, that's completely wrong. You guys are very interested in the highest quality of academic scholarly research in firearms history, as exemplified by the success so far of this Kickstarter. So at $150,000, we have surpassed 4 of our initial stretch goals, which is really cool. That allows us to integrate a bunch of elements that will help make this book on par with all of our other really outstanding headstamp productions. So we have spine hubs, we have page gilding, which is cool. That's something that basically no one else out there does, and I really like the look of it. We also have custom headbands that we're going to be putting into this book, and we passed the stretch goal to do a little bit more work with World of Guns. So they do 3D models of various different firearms. They've been doing some work with Ben Nicholson, Professor Nicholson, the lead author of the book, and we're going to be able to do a little bit more and get a little more in the way of 3D renderings into the book, and that's really cool. The next 2 stretch goals that we have coming up, if I just double check my notes here, are, yes, custom end sheets, which are cool. That's one of the other technical add-ons that we really like to have in the book, just to make it that little bit fancier than the standard sort of publication. And also, one of the really cool sections I was hoping we would get in here, which is an extra section on the meaning and the implications of the engravings that are found on Collier revolvers. So they all have a bunch of engravings, and Professor Nicholson's going to be doing an expanded section on what those all reference, what they mean, and there's a lot of cool stuff just in the subject of the engravings that were put on the Colliers. So hopefully we will pass that as well. It seems like likely that we will, given this is day 1 of a 30-day Kickstarter, but I don't want to take anything for granted. So if you haven't seen the Kickstarter, definitely check it out. I'll put a link in the description text below. It's going to be a fantastic book. Those of you who have already pledged, thank you very much. We are really excited to get this one finished up and off to the printer so that we can get it into your hands. Thanks for watching, and thanks for supporting Headstamp.